Today's video, I'm going to be discussing how some of your biggest supporters in your own personal life are not people that you know. They're actually people that you probably will never meet in your own personal life. Now, that's under the condition that you are somebody that has a social media presence and you are posting content for people to look at, right? So, for myself, I have a brand, and my brand is called Noble Pathway. And by being able to build this brand and have a follower amount of about 6,700 Instagram followers, a small percentage of those followers are some of my biggest supporters in my own personal life. And these people are people that I probably honestly will never meet in my own life, but they truly enjoy the work that I do. Now, for me, I'm a creative individual, and so I'm building a movement brand that inspires people to live a noble life. But for you, maybe you are an artist, or maybe you're a photographer, maybe you're an athlete, or whatever it is, I really encourage you to just start posting online. Now, that could be in terms of creating graphics or creating videos or whatever it is, right? You just need to put yourself out there. And I promise you that if you post consistently, you will attract the right people to your life that will really enjoy your content that you're making. And to also put this into perspective, right? With the billions of people that are on this planet, do you truly believe that not a single person out there, other than the people that you know, is not going to like what you're going to be posting, right? It's very easy to be able to create content and eventually just build some sort of following, right? So now this doesn't imply that, let's say you have 1,000 followers on your Instagram account, that automatically all 1,000 of those people are going to be supporters. But chances are, maybe out of 1,000, maybe one or two people will become supporters of the work that you do. But you need to just start. Post those videos. Overcome that fear of doing kind of what I'm doing, right? By me making this video, I am overcoming the fear of what people are going to think about me and how people are going to respond to the content that I'm making. But by being able to overcome that fear, eventually you will build a following and people will genuinely support the work that you do as long as it's good, right? And there's value that you are giving to people. So by me making this video, I am giving you guys value by being able to try to motivate you or encourage you to just start posting. So all I ask is that you like this video and you consider subscribing. But going back to what I'm talking about, you have to at least try, right? And you don't have to build a brand like myself and shoot for the stars and, one day want to have millions of Instagram followers and really, grow a strong movement. For you, it could just be creating content of the things that you enjoy, right? And I think that's one of the best ways to just get started is not forcing yourself to post things that you don't really care about. You need to post stuff that really genuinely interests you. Whatever hobby it is. Maybe you're a skateboarder, right? Or maybe you're somebody that likes to break dance, or you're a singer, or whatever it is. I would look at all your hobbies and figure out which ones am I really the most interested in. And if you can kind of figure out what those things are, maybe you already know what they are, maybe you don't. But if you take the time to just reflect on what those things are, then chances are you will be able to create good content that revolves around your interests, right? And at first when you post videos, probably only going to get like 5, maybe 10, maybe 100 views, or maybe 1,000 or whatever, right? Which is okay. When you first start out and you're posting, don't expect to just become a celebrity overnight. Don't expect for the whole world to automatically know your name. It's a process. but by being able to post consistently, posting your first video today, and then another one tomorrow, and then maybe the day after that. But by just being consistent and always posting something, you are guaranteed to win. And you are guaranteed to not only get people to interact with your content and kind of build a following, but you are also guaranteed to win in other aspects of your life that are super important. Consistency will always favor those who stay with it, right? And so, yeah, do that idea that scares you. Do the Instagram page and post the content that you want to, and take that risk. And maybe your life will completely transform by just taking that first step that seems so scary, right? I'll share something with you guys that might be a little bit insightful. So, when I started my Instagram page for Noble Pathway, for the first few months when I had that page on Instagram, I was so scared of what people were going to think about me. I was so scared about posting videos of my face and being able to create work that I thought was meaningful. And that actually limited me from being able to be consistent and to be able to create good work. But by overcoming that fear and just trying, right, and creating work despite how maybe at first it wasn't really that good, by trying different forms of content, I eventually was able to build that following to where it is now. So 6,700 Instagram followers. And that's over the course of a year and a half, right? And there are messages that I get from my followers that tell me, hey man, the work you do, I absolutely love it, right? It transforms my life by being able to read your graphics or whatever it is. And I promise you, like I said, if you stay consistent and you post and you put yourself out there, that people will show you love. And it may be love that you have honestly never really felt before, right? And maybe the impact that you're making on other people's lives by producing content and posting on social media can not only transform your life, but other people's lives in such a monumental way, right? Maybe the interests that you have for your own life can actually inspire somebody else to pursue that interest and learn more about it. And that can change their life in a meaningful way. But it all starts with that first scary step of just posting, right? So we're about 8 minutes into this video, and I don't want to just keep repeating myself. So I'm going to end it here. But seriously, just try. All right. All right. I'm out of here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And like I said, if you like this video, please just consider subscribing, liking this video, and leaving a comment below. Take care.